Good morning, everyone. My name is Genevieve Galamagan, and I'm here today to discuss my report about what are the main components of the female reproductive system and what are their functions. So first, I have a picture to show you. So this is the picture here. So first look, what do you see? So this picture is this is the female reproductive system, and this is a fallopian tube, uterus, vagina, cervix, and ovary. So this is the part of the female reproductive system. So ovary. So first, of course, as a female, we have ovaries. So the functions of ovaries is they produce hormones that help with your menstrual age and pregnancy. So the two hormones is estrogen and progesterone. Fallopian tube. Here the fallopian tube. So this is the fallopian tube. Di gawa siya makita kaya grabe siya kasanag. This is the, ayan na siya. This is the fallopian tube. So fallopian tube. So second, we have fallopian tube. So the functions of fallopian tube is to enabling sperm to reach your egg and transporting a fertilized egg to your uterus.
Good morning, ma'am. I am Eunice Andres, and this is my part of report. Uterus. The lining of the uterus thickens with blood and other substances every month. If pregnancy occurs, the fertilized egg will implant in the uterus and grow into a fetus and then a baby. If it does not, this lining flows out of the body. This is known as menstruation or your period. The lining of the uterus called the endometrium. Endometrium thickens each month in preparation for a potential pregnancy. This process, known as the menstrual cycle, involves hormonal changes, primarily estrogen and progesterone. Estrogen stimulates the growth of the endometrium, causing it to become enriched with blood vessels and nutrients. If fertilization doesn't occur, progesterone level drops, leading to the shedding of this lining during menstruation. Next, cervix. This is the lower part of the uterus that connects the uterus to the vagina. So that one is the cervix serves as passageway for menstrual fluid to exit the body and for sperm to enter the uterus. During childbirth, the cervix dilates to allow the baby to pass through the birth canal. It also acts as a barrier keeping bacteria and other pathogens from entering to the uterus. Third, vagina. A muscular tube connects the cervix to the outside of the body. So this muscular tube connecting to the cervix to the outside of the body is called the vagina. It serves as the birth canal during childbirth, a passage for menstrual fluid, and so the cervix to the outside of the body is called the vagina. It serves as the birth canal during childbirth, a passage for menstrual fluid, and a receptacle for the penis during intercourse. The vagina has elastic walls that can expand and contract, and it plays a key role in the female reproductive system. That's all, Mom. Thank you.